welcome back to Rise City Kids and congrats on finishing the school year. Welcome to summer vacation. Well, last week during our Bible story with Kellen, we saw God do the most amazing thing. He showed his love to a guy whose life mission was to stop Christians. And in that one moment, this guy switched his faith over to following Jesus. It was super cool. Do you remember that guy's name? Saul. That's right. And he was later called Paul. And ever since that day, and even to this day, he was known as being a man of great faith. Faith is giving your loyalty to God like you would a best friend. But Kellen left us on a cliffhanger. Jesus, he was left blind and couldn't see anything. Jesus told him to go to the next town and meet a guy who would pray for him and he'd get his sight back. Today, we're going to hear about that guy who prayed for him. I bet he was scared to go and meet Saul. I mean, this guy didn't know about all that God had done in Saul's life and that Saul had put his faith in God. He probably heard stories for years about all of the bad stuff Saul had done to Christians. And yet God told him to go and pray for Saul. I wonder what I would have done. Well, let's jump into today's So-and-So show and we'll see what actually ends up happening.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a perfect shot. Just hold it right there. Whatever you're giving me. That's awesome. Mm-hmm.
Can I go get ready for the show now?
No. I'm still setting up the shot. Okay. Ooh, this looks good. Yeah, that looks awesome.
I've been standing here for 30 minutes, John.
You can't rush art, Brandon.
Oh, we're making art now?
When have we ever not made art? Here we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I got an idea.
Okay.
Ready?
How much longer?
Just hold still. Not much longer. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You're going to zoom in, and then you're going to zoom out. You're going to zoom in, and then you're going to zoom out. And you're going to zoom in.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
No.
I'm done.
Okay.
That's
fine.
it.
Fine. So go take a break. Just can you bring your stand in?
Yeah.
Please? Thank you. All right. That's great. That's great. All right, stay right there. Stay right there. That's
Why?
Perfect. Not you. I'm talking to your stand-in.
Oh.
You are allowed to leave, man. Actors. Glad we got rid of that guy, right? Oh, wait, that's perfect. Just hold it right there. Okay. And then we zoom in. Oh, yeah. Look at those eyes. Then we zoom out. Then we zoom in. Yes. We zoom out. And then we do a spin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is great. We go faster. 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 Oh. Cut.
No. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John. Spiders.
No.
Horses.
No.
Nails on a chalkboard.
No, John. Look, John's trying to figure out what I'm afraid of.
Nothing scares you.
I can't think of anything. Sorry.
What if your fingers suddenly turn into worms?
Can't really picture that.
Oh, here, I'll help.
No, I think I'd actually find that pretty fascinating. Anyway, have we got a great show for you today?
The power going out.
No.
Storms.
Oh, no, I love thunderstorms. Can we do the show now?
Sure.
All right, so today.
What about Oreos that have earwax filling? Oh.
I find that disgusting, but it's not scary.
Oh, well, we'll see about that. Because it's time for a game I call Fear the Filling. Fear the Filling. Here's how this game works. Someone has replaced the normally delicious filling from these Oreo cookies with a filling that may or may not be delicious. All we have to do is taste the Oreo and guess the right flavor. First one to guess two correctly wins the game, unless, of course, you fear the filling.
I don't think so. Let's play.
That's great. Filling number one. Ooh, you scared?
No.
I am terrified. Ooh.
Oh. Oh, it's gross. Ugh. What is that?
Oh.
Ew.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. How do you know what sunscreen tastes like?
I don't want my tongue to get sunburned.
Okay.
All right. Next filling.
All right. Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa. Ooh.
Oh man, they're red. You scared?
No.
I want to run away screaming.
Okay. Oh, hot, hot. Ah.
Strawberry? Oh!
No. No, it's some kind of hot sauce. No. Okay, fine. All right.
Can I have some milk, please?
I got it right. Oh. It's not that hot. You gonna be okay?
Next filling.
All right.
Oh, it's green.
Yeah.
No, Nate, don't touch that. It's green. You know what that could be? That could be some sort of dangerous mold or grasshopper guts or some sort of radioactive toxin. Don't touch it.
I'm not afraid.
No, don't. Yeah, you should be afraid.
try.
No. Brandon, no. No, Brandon.
Mint. Guess I win. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys,
What's up, Kellen?
You got a story for us today?
is this segment called Bible Discussion Time with Kellen?
No, it is not.
Then yes, I've got a story.
Oh, actually, Kellen, can I help tell the Bible story today? I have a feeling I can make it more scary. I can make it more cinematic, which would be really terrifying, gratifying to our viewing audience. You know, I'm a budding filmmaker, right?
I've heard something of the sort.
It's true. I'm trending on Twitter. Listen to what people are saying. My son John wants to be a filmmaker. Looks like he won't be moving out of my basement anytime soon. Hashtag retired mom problems. Boom.
You know what? Sure, you can help. But do you mind if I do a little setup though?
No problem.
Okay. Sometime after Jesus died and when he came back to life, there was a guy named Saul who was going from place to place finding people who believed in Jesus and throwing them in jail. But when Saul was on his way to Damascus to arrest even more Jesus followers, he had a miraculous encounter with Jesus himself. Today's story picks up 3 days after that encounter. Saul has gone without food and drink for 3 days, and he has completely lost his sight. John, take it away.
All right. And action.
In a land called Damascus.
Stop. What's that?
A wolf.
No wolves in Damascus.
It's just setting the tone.
Sure, but there were no wolves.
Fine. No wolves in Damascus. All right. Easy fix. Action.
In a land called Damascus, there lived an ordinary guy named Ananias. Did I say ordinary? Not so fast. God might have something to say about that.
Ananias,
Yes, Lord.
go to the house of Judas on Straight Street. Ask for a man from Tarsus named Saul.
Scary, right?
It's not too bad.
All right. You asked for it.
Lord, I've heard many reports about this Saul. He's come to Damascus to arrest your people like me. Surely you don't want me to go to him.
Go!
I'm just going to cut in for a sec. That's true. God asked Ananias to go help out a man who should have been his enemy, so Ananias had every reason to be scared. Not sure if God's voice sounded like that, but I don't know for sure, so I'm going to let that one slide. In any case, Ananias did what God told him to. John?
Yep.
When God tells you to go, you go.
Oh, no!
Wait, what's with the fish?
Because of the scales.
The scales. Oh, okay, fine. Carry on.
Would Ananias let fear stop him from doing what God wanted him to do?
Brother Saul, the Lord has sent me to you so you will be able to see. You will be filled with the Holy Spirit. Something like scales has fallen from your eyes.
That's really great. Though, just in case you were wondering, Saul probably didn't have fish on his face.
Just trying to be biblically accurate, Kellen.
Yeah, so Ananias helped Saul see again. And I'm telling you, Saul was a completely different human being after that. He got up, he got baptized, and after he got his strength back, he started telling everyone he could that Jesus was the Son of God, which goes to show you, when you go and
Wait, Kellen, the story isn't over yet.
you have more.
Oh, yeah. This is the really scary, I mean, really emotionally moving part coming up.
Oh boy.
Saul used to terrify followers of Jesus. Now, it was his turn to be terrified.
Saul, you're in danger. Some bad people are going to try and kill you. You have to leave the city. Now!
Mystery, intrigue, a midnight rescue through a hole in the city wall. Would Saul be safe at last? No.
Come on!
Shipwrecks, prison, unimaginable persecution.
What are you, a mannequin?
This man would face trials of these kinds and more for the rest of his life. Saul, who is also called Paul, coming soon. Or is it?
Now you're scared, aren't you?
Yeah, a little. Ha! If I follow Jesus, does that mean I'm going to face trials like Saul for the rest of my life?
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Bad stuff is going to happen, and there's going to be plenty of stuff for us to be afraid of. But here's the good news. When you follow Jesus, you've got someone who's going to be there to help you face those fears. So sure, Saul went through some stuff, and we're going to go through some stuff too. But it's not like you have to go through it alone. God will be with us.
I feel better already.
Great.
Thanks for your help today, John.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, let's do it again next week.
I mean, that would be terrifying. I can't think of another word. Bye.
Later, Kellen. Man, I thought my version of the Bible would totally scare you.
Sorry, I wish I could help you. I just don't know what I'm afraid of.
Oh. Well, hey, in that case, reveal the question. Oh, what are you afraid of?
Are you afraid of making new friends?
Yeah, or are you afraid of missing the bus and having to walk to school, and then you can't decide if you should cut through old Farmer Ben's cornfield because that would be faster if his dog Dragon is asleep, or if you should take the long walk along the road even though you'll definitely be late and you're paralyzed with indecision and you end up missing the entire day of school, but you don't realize you've missed the entire day of school until the bus comes back to the very same spot that afternoon to let your friends out from school.
Or maybe you're afraid of snakes.
Yeah, talk about it with each other. What are you afraid of?
And we'll see you next time on
The So-and-So Show. I'm always afraid I'll never get to say that at the end.
Bye.
So-and-So Show.
What? You get to say it a lot.
What is something you're afraid of? I'll tell you what I'm afraid of, but you have to promise not to make fun of me. I'm afraid of chopsticks. Well, more specifically, wooden chopsticks. Well, all paper products really, like the sounds they make, paper cups, cheap paper plates, styrofoam. Oh, just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. Like the idea of using wooden chopsticks in my mouth sounds horrible. But those aren't the only things I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of some other things too, like dark hallways, spiders. My friends decided they don't like me anymore. Those are all kind of hard things. In today's story, Ananias was scared of Saul, and for good reason. Saul had been a pretty scary guy. But now he'd given his faith to Jesus, and he was a totally new person. Ananias put his faith in Jesus and went anyway, and God used him to restore Saul's sight and get Saul started on a whole new path for his life. Saul, later called Paul, went on to serve God in big ways, but also found himself in many scary situations too. But what was true for Paul is true for me and for you too. No matter what situations we find ourselves in, God promises to always be with us. When we have faith, we give our loyalty to God, and He gives His loyalty to us. He's the best kind of best friend. Unlike our earthly best friends, God never leaves us to go home after school. He never moves out of state and leaves us behind. He's never too busy to answer the phone or to come hang out and play with us. He's faithful to you like a true best friend would be. Even when things are hard and hard things happen in life, God promises never to leave you alone to figure them out all by yourself. So next time you're hiding alone in your room because your siblings are making fun of you, or your parents are fighting, or you're missing your friends, you can talk to God and know He's there. He's there with you, and that He loves you, and He thinks you're perfectly made. That's the kind of best friend that we all want, and that's who God wants to be for us. So here's the key question today. What are you afraid of? Go find your small group leader and talk about it together. Pray and ask God to remind your heart that He's always with you, even when things are hard. What an awesome best friend, right? So go do that, chat with your small group leader, and I'll see you guys back here next week.